YouTube? So, here's my review of the Unparalleled Corruption. Now, most of you probably watched me do the unboxing last week. This is a B grade that I bought from Unparalleled. A bunch of people kind of gave me crap about not throwing it in the video. Not giving me crap. You guys didn't give me crap. But everybody's like, well, why didn't you throw it? You should have threw it. So, long story short, I opened it, like, live on the camera, because I feel like that's the most, like, honest and legitimate way to do it. Like, I pull it from the mailbox, or actually I think it was sitting on my desk when I got home from work. I was sitting on my desk when I got home from work. I set up the camera, and I pressed the record button, and I cut into the box, and I pull out the Yoyo. So I cut some clips and stuff, and you know, had everybody take a look at it, and zoomed it in, and threw a string on it, and I threw it a couple of times between filming just to see, and first throw thought was, crap, this needs work. So you saw in the unboxing that the corruption kind of comes in a foam package thing, and I don't know if it was kind of dusty there, like from the foam, like foam dust, and I guess maybe some of it got into the bearing, or just the bearing needed worked in, or was lubed and the lube hadn't worked in or anything. And I could tell that the Yoyo needed tuned. So I threw it a couple times, and then was like, oh, okay, this is... I don't want my look of disgust to go over. I need to play with this a little bit. Basically, it was like I got a new guitar out of the box, and I went to play an E chord, and it was out of tune. It wasn't a problem. You know, it's not like, oh, the guitar sucks. Like, it's out of tune. No, but I bought a B grade, and, you know, out of the box, sometimes B grades need a little bit of work, because... generally, these would have been 40 or 45, but the B grade was 30, and so it needed a little bit of tuning out of the box. But got it all tuned up, and got to say it's pretty nice now. So let's get right into the specs here. So the diameter of this Yoyo is 55.15 millimeters, and the width is 44.65 millimeters. That kind of puts it in right in the full-sized category of Yoyo size. So absolutely full size, very standard size for new Yoyos in 2016-17. Although I bought this in 2017. Did this come out in 2017? Tell me in the comments. I don't know exactly when this came out. I thought I almost missed out on it. So maybe it did come out in late 16. The weight of, or the gap width is 4.8 millimeters, and the weight of this bad boy is 63.6 grams, which puts it on the light side of things, but it doesn't play like it's light. But we'll get into that. It comes with a size C centering bearing. It looks like a center track bearing to me, but it's probably a Buddha bearing, the center track Buddha bearing one. It comes with 19 millimeter slim pads. Designed in the USA, made in China, at FPM. Now this is a B grade, so it doesn't have any of the engravings here. It's a gray color. As you can see, I'm wearing a black shirt. This is a gray Yoyo. It's like a dark gray. Looks really good. But it would say Unparalleled or Unparalleled with the little parallel lines, Unparalleled, and it would say FPM, because that's the factory in China that makes the Unparalleled Corruption. This is a B grade, so it didn't come that way, which I'm totally good with. I think the engraving on these looks fine, but I love unengraved Yoyos. I think unengraved Yoyos always look a little bit better than engraved Yoyos, so I am happy with this. As far as the B gradiness is concerned, it's not going to pick up probably. Yeah, it did. You can see there's like a couple little spots in the finish there, like little white spots. I don't know if that's from dust or whatever, just getting in. Doesn't bother me at all. I bought this Yoyo to play with it, so that didn't bother me. Little vibey out of the box. I've tuned it up though now, so not really much vibe at all. Pretty much only there if you're looking for it. So that was good. Looks real good with the Throws and Brews custom colorway zipline Yoyo string that I threw on there. How's that? You know, that looks real good on there, I think. Plays real good. Plays great. As far as what it stacks up to, it's a pretty common... It actually looks a lot like, and this was one of the reasons that I liked it, it kind of looks a lot like the one-drop W shapes that they're so fond of using. So here it is next to the Benchmark 2016 W. This has steps in it, though. There's no steps in there, but we'll get to that when I pop it open. Same thing with this. This one has steps. This is the. This is actually pretty close to this. This is the Code 2 Nautilus. Pretty similar shape to that. Much lighter though. And this is it against the Countach. It's a lot more flared than the Countach is, and the Countach is a much wider yo-yo. But pretty similar looking shape, at least, to and size to the Code 2. So very similar in that regard. Doesn't play anything like the Code 2 really. A very different yo-yo than the Code 2, but the shape is similar. That's another reason I put it up there. Now this is made out of 7075 aluminum, which it's crazy how cheap they put these out, because they 7075 aluminum, and it really used the 7075 aluminum. This part is the part below the rim is really thin, and all the weight is pushed into these huge thick rims. So to me it feels like a monometal, because it is a monometal clearly, but it kind of performs and spins like it's a bimetal. So it feels like there's big bimetal like rings clipped onto it here, but there's not. It's just a single monometal. And I've banged this off a couple of things, and it seems to take damage pretty well. Now I'll show you. I'll do a couple finger grinds probably. I was just outside, and my hands might be a little sticky. Not the best finish for finger spin or for like finger grinds and stuff, but not bad. I did one in the little intro there. I did a finger grind. Grind just fine. Didn't slow the spin too terribly much. It's a good shape for it, that's for sure. At least for some, like the throw hand finger grind that you would have to do in like the trick ladder. Good shape for that. You know, nothing, not the greatest grinding finish, not the worst. Very acceptable, especially considering, you know, it's a $30 yo-yo that performs as well as this does, made out of 7075 aluminum. So really cool as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I would say, you know, definitely kind of almost performs like it's a bimetal. I liked it a lot. I took it to Yoyo Club over the weekend. Everybody really liked it a lot there. They hadn't thrown one yet either. You know, so anyway, definitely was definitely glad I was able to pick one up. The reason I was able to pick one up is, so I thought I had missed out on the corruptions, because there was the last run. The last run was splashed and speckled, and I was like, I don't really want to pay $50 for one. I knew there were like $40 ones, and I lollygagged and waited on the, lollygagged, that's good job, old man. I waited on the, on the last B grade drop, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And like, by the time I saw it, green was the only one left. I'm like, do I want another green yo-yo? I don't know. Wasn't the biggest fan of the green color. So I missed out, and I thought I had missed out, and I was like, oh, crap. So I had wanted one of these, but I wasn't real sure. I've never played any of the Unparalleled stuff. And then randomly at the end of the day on a Friday, I saw Unparalleled put up on their Facebook that they had a few more B-grade grays in stock. So I was like, oh, I didn't even know it came in gray. Jumped on one, grabbed one real quick, and here it is. So anyway, let's throw it a little bit and see if I can kind of show you a little bit about what it does, talk about it as I throw it. So, like I said, it really kind of feels like a bimetal when you're throwing it. Like, you can really feel that rim weight. A lot like you can feel the bimetal's rim weights. And at 63 and some change grams, it plays pretty fast. But doesn't play like a light yo-yo, unless you miss the string. But as you can see, like, I screwed up there because I was talking, and still stable enough, didn't matter. Very stable, plays really fast. Faster than I can play, but doesn't have to play fast. Like, it'll do basically whatever you want it to do. And like I had said, as far as the grinds are considered, Grinds just fine. Nothing crazy to write home about as far as how good the grinds are, but grinds just fine as well. So let's pop this bad boy apart and show you what the guts look like here. So spins apart pretty smooth. So machined pretty well, but FPM's a pretty good. FPM's pretty good. So they're one of the better places in China. And as you can see, kind of a short axle there, probably I'd say 6 millimeters. Short axle there. Standard 19 millimeter response pads. These ones are they clear? Yeah, these ones are like clear, but they work good. Center track looking bearing. Let's see if it'll pick up. Yeah. Center track looking bearing there. Spins good now. Had to lube it up and work it in a little bit, but spins great now. But just overall, just a simple design, really well designed yo-yo, but just really high performer. A lot of guys who got this are viewers of the channel, friends of the channel. They really were like, dude, you really got to get a Corruption. It is really good. Just try it out. You really got to get one. And I gotta say, they were absolutely right. And at the $30 that I paid for it, this bad boy has become sort of an everyday carry to me. It's gone just about everywhere with me, particularly over the holiday weekend. Went and saw my parents a bunch, and went to my sister's house, and this came with me. So kudos to Unparalleled for being able to put out something that performs this well for as little as they did. Like I said, my only gripe was when I opened it up, it wasn't exactly ready to go out of the box. And I did buy it right from Unparalleled, but, it was a B grade at 35 bucks. I can't really fault them for that. Kind of wish there were stickers or something in the box, but again, 30 bucks, B grade. I understand cutting the corners. The box was cool. It was a cool black box. So, nothing. Yeah, I understand is what I'm getting at. Like, I still got a deal. I got a hell of a deal on this, and it's a hell of a yo-yo. No thumb grind lip. You're not really going to be able to do it. It kind of swoops out instead of giving you a lip. So impossible there. As far as finger spins are concerned, flat cup, you could do them. I'm not going to try. I'm not actually good enough at them to do them on this. So I'm not going to waste everybody's time on camera. I've already talked about this for 13 minutes. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, so Unparalleled Corruptions. If any more show up, don't hesitate to jump on one. Super awesome yo-yo. Can't believe I managed to snag one because I thought I missed out. But make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers to you. And I'll see you next time.